The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Gotten an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, and learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in. Adrian College is looking for leaders, student athletes with the tenacity to keep the Bulldogs at the top, the forefront, in and out of the classroom. The Bulldogs are looking for talent, character, hard work, grit, leaders who can electrify sold-out crowds, got out a last-line shift, will their team to victory, hit a grand slam in the bottom of the ninth, and be a part of a legend in the making. Think you have what it takes to become a Bulldog? Visit adrian.edu to learn more.
Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is at Adrian College TV on every form of social media. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the home of the Bulldogs, Adrian College TV.
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
If there was one word I was going to use to describe the communication arts program at Adrian College, it would be unique. Students find themselves on the radio, in front of and behind the camera, and directing their own programs. Students learn in a personalized environment that sets them up for a world of opportunities. Are you ready for your moment in the limelight? Learn more about the Rush Communications Center and Adrian College's communications program by visiting adrian.edu today.
I'm Matt Kibbe, the current student body president here at Adrian College. I chose AC because the campus simply feels like home. Everywhere I go, I know the amenities are there to help me succeed and get to the next level in my career. If you want to see what Adrian College has to offer, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
Adrian College has dozens of athletics programs, and winning is a staple on our campus. We have the culture of winning in and out of the classroom. This is a place where young men and women grow into professionals for life. Are you interested in learning more about the Bulldog experience? Visit adrianbulldogs.com and the Recruit Me tab to be recruited to play your sport of choice today. If you have what it takes, you could be a Bulldog in no time.
Adrian College Television would like to give a big thank you to our sponsor, Carlton Lodge of Adrian. Carlton Lodge is sponsoring all ACTV broadcasts during the 2021 to 2022 school year. Located at 1629 West Maumee in Adrian, Carlton Lodge offers comfortable rooms and suites at affordable rates. There's also a heated indoor and outdoor pool, along with a 24-hour fitness center. Thank you for the continued support toward Adrian College Television.
Adrian College is looking for leaders, student athletes with the tenacity to keep the Bulldogs at the top, the forefront, in and out of the classroom. The Bulldogs are looking for talent, character, hard work, grit, Leaders who can electrify sold-out crowds, gut out a last-line shift, will their team to victory, hit a grand slam in the bottom of the ninth, and be a part of a legend in the making. Think you have what it takes to become a Bulldog? Visit adrian.edu to learn more.
Adrian College has once again been recognized for its commitment to engaged experiential education by Colleges of Distinction, a one-of-a-kind guide for college-bound students. While higher education has changed over the past 20 years, Colleges of Distinction's selection process has stayed consistent and accepting only those that adhere to the 4 distinctions: engaged students, great teaching, vibrant community, and successful outcomes. Overlaid in the last few years have been a look into high-impact practices. They believe most critical to the student experience were the kinds of engaging experience that are found at Adrian College. To learn more, please visit adrian.edu.
On Tuesday, April 6, 2021, I was sitting in my office and an email popped into my inbox from someone in your graduating class today. The email said, "Dear President Docking, back in August I had emailed you in regards to the state of the well-being of the campus community during the COVID spike. At that time, I was incredibly anxious about the prospect of spending my senior year of college sitting at my kitchen table in my hometown trying to finish my seminar projects in the event we switched to all online learning. As I type this email now in April, I cannot describe to you the gratitude that my fellow students and I have for Adrian remaining open on campus for the duration of the school year. I wanted to take the time to thank the Adrian College community, the faculty, the staff, for allowing us to have as normal of a year as possible in a world that simply did not want that to happen. I look forward to walking across the stage in May knowing that I was still able to enjoy time with my friends and the Bulldog community during my senior year. All the best, Max Birmingham, class of 2021. Max, you've got to stand up so we can give you a round of applause. For those of us on this stage, today is one of the most exciting days of the year. We love to see the wonder and anticipation in the eyes of our new students, as all of you anxiously await all of the amazing experiences that will define the years ahead.
inside Docking Stadium as the Calvin University Knights travel here to Adrian College to face off with your Bulldogs, as Adrian College looks to pick up their second win of the season as they face the nationally ranked 11th ranked nationally ranked team, the Calvin Knights. They come in at 11-1-2 and have been rolling through the conference this season. They stand at 3-0 in conference play. They'll open up with the ball to start. Chris Shaw at midfield has the ball set up and ready to go. Both teams heading in different directions on the season, but could all come to a halt when these two teams meet this afternoon. We're underway in a busy day of Adrian College athletics here on this Saturday. A crisp fall afternoon. Sun shining here with a brisk wind inside Docking Stadium. Calvin on the far side controls. Bulldogs coming off a 4-0 defeat to Albion, which preceded a 0-0 draw with Alma. Calvin trying to work it into the Adrian zone. They'll work it back out. Mahumuza with it. He'll give to Caden Shaban. Knights with it. Just underway here inside Docking Stadium. Justin Sarka collides there with Jacob Ryu. Foul called. Calvin has control. Mentioned earlier about Calvin rolling through the conference so far. They've done a lot of that under head coach Ryan Souders, who boasts a 185-25-10 record in his 11 years at the helm of the Calvin Knights. Ten regular MIAA season, 7 MIAA tournament titles. That one's out of bounds. Calvin still controls. Good opportunity brewing here deep in the Adrian zone. That's going to be Caden Shaban, who is walled off by Brian Politi. A great defensive play there by Politi, the senior from Northville, Michigan. Calvin still controls, but nowhere near the dangerous territory they had just a moment ago. Far side Knights with it. Calvin ranked 11th in the United Soccer Coaches Top 25 national poll. Ranked 8th in their region as well. Far side, big collision there. That was Gavin Bignell coming in with a head of steam for Adrian. Nice defensive play there. That was number 24, Aiden Leeline, who was able to clear that out of harm's way. Adrian looking to get their first possession. Calvin's controlled it throughout the majority of these first 3 minutes and some change. Leeline's pass too far out in front. He was looking for Dante Perry. Perry, only a sophomore, boasts that captain sleeve. Leading the Bulldogs here. Leeline retreats back. He'll win the race with Shaban to get it. He'll drop it over to Jackson Vaca. Two netminders, Jackson Vaca and Daniel Wonder, this afternoon, both ranked second and third respectively in saves in the MIAA conference. Goals could be tough to come by here this afternoon. Sarka loses his footing. That was Jacob Goodling for Calvin, who still controlled. Ethan Brown drops it back. Up ahead to Shaban. He lost it. Leeline gives to Politi. Dante Perry pushing it forward. Opportunity potentially brewing here for Adrian College. It's Gavin Bignell into the box, and coming out and making a stop on it was Daniel Wonder, the netminder for Calvin here this afternoon. Wonder dribbles it a few yards out of the box and sends it down too far for any Kelvin Knight to get it. Brady Muser drops back, and he'll end up letting Vaca take it. Vaca, the 6'1" sophomore from Canton, Michigan. He'll sky it down towards midfield. Heading it forward was Colin O'Neill to Juan Tapia. Pushed forward, racing after it is Dante Perry for the Bulldogs. He can't get there, but it's going to be out of bounds on Kelvin. Five and a half minutes gone by here in the first. Calvin 0, Adrian 0. Perry couldn't get it. Sarka had an opportunity at the ball. It's going to go in the corner. Collision. It's going to be out of bounds. And it looks like a goal kick upcoming for Calvin. Oh, no. Pardon me. No, we're going to have a free kick from deep in the corner. So essentially a corner kick upcoming here for the Bulldogs. Early on, a good opportunity for Adrian College. Sent on in the box. Nice defensive play by Calvin, clearing out of harm's way. But now we will have a full corner kick for Adrian College. Let's see what head coach Michael Hatfield has set up. This one in the box. Skied up, still in dangerous territory for Calvin. And finally they do clear it out. Bulldogs still have possession for a moment. Shaban racing after it and wins the race as he beats Aiden Leline to the ball. Calvin now looking for a counterattack going the other way. Aknatade with it. Into the box. Cleared out by Leline. Good defensive play. It was right in front of Vaca. But a nice job by Leline to get it out of the box. That pass too far out in front of Sarka. Miscommunication between him and Colin O'Neill. Ethan Brown takes the throw and sending it forward to Ryu. Nice one-touch pass. Dangerous opportunity here for Kelvin. Deep in the box. Save made by Vaca. A good-looking opportunity here for Kelvin. The first shot on net, but Vaca makes the stop. And we remain a 0-0 tie. Well, it goes all the way down into the Kelvin end. Knights will have the throw in. Towards the midfield, Ryu will let it go out of bounds. Politi on the defensive end couldn't make a play there on Chris Chow for Kelvin, but Adrian's defense holds strong, looking for a counterattack. Full head of speed there for Colin O'Neill, but that pass intercepted by a Knight. As we have some physical play right at midfield between Josh Williams and Luke Gritza. Calvin trying to move the ball around, and it's just going to be cleared out by Gavin Bignell. Adrian's defense holding strong here to the first 9 minutes against Calvin. Bulldogs, though, haven't had much offensive pressure aside from the one corner kick they had. This one's going to go all the way down to the Knights' end We're going to have a throw in from deep in the corner for Calvin. Brown sets up for the throw in. Muser, sky down, was looking for Gavin Bignell, who is battling with Ethan Brown of Calvin, and it's going to go out of bounds for a goal kick. 10 minutes gone by here in the first half, still 0-0 on the scoreboard. I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in to Adrian College TV here inside Docking Stadium. The Knights and the Bulldogs doing battle. Out of bounds on Calvin. Lee line, that's going to go off the foot of Ethan Brown. Another throw-in coming up. Bignell threads the needle to Justin Sarka. And Adrian now moving the ball around, looking to set up some offensive pressure. Looking for ways to cut through this Calvin defense. Leland has to drop back. Him and Politi in hot pursuit of the ball. Little two-man game between Leland and Politi, and then it ends up going back to Vaca, and he'll throw it down over to Sarka. Racing after it, but running out of time is going to be number 13, Gavin Bignell. So he got behind the Calvin defense, but couldn't win the race to the ball before it went out of bounds. I think the ref is going to have a quick checkup on Gavin Bignell, who pulled up a little bit after he was in hot pursuit of that ball, trying to snag it before it went out of bounds. Looks like he's going to stay in the game. Good to see for Gavin Bignell. Possession for Calvin. Race down the far sideline as Calvin looks to pierce into the Adrian zone. Nice defense back there by Tapia. As off a deflection, Vaca will put it into his grasp and set this up for a goal kick. Adrian, a cold 1-26-3 in their last 30 matchups with Calvin. Looking for their first win against these Knights since 2016. Out of bounds, Adrian with possession. In the Calvin zone, the Knights looking to clear it out. It's going to be out of bounds off of who? It's going to be off of Adrian College. Calvin's trying to work quickly. Brown sends it over. Wonder's going to have to take it here. Down towards midfield, and it's going to go out of bounds as Oliver Aknatade couldn't angle that one to keep it in bounds. Sarka drops it back. Dante Perry. To me, that was Colin O'Neill who lost it. Potential run coming here for Kelvin. Caden Shaban working on Aiden Leline. Shaban looking to find a back-cutting Ryu, but a good defensive wall that was built up by Adrian College Solid two-man defensive game there for the Bulldogs. Cleared off any threat of danger. Lee line downfield, that's just going to go out of bounds. Mahamuza with a throw-in, he'll give it to Brown, who will end up taking it. Politi trying to make something happen at midfield, he couldn't. Here come the Knights, a good run here from Aknatade. Deflected, and it's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be on Adrian College. A corner kick upcoming here for the Knights. It's their first of the afternoon. And let's see what the Knights can build up here on the offensive end. It's going to be Caden Shaban taking it. Arm up, here we go. Skied up high in the air over everyone's head, and it's going to go out of bounds. Got a little too much of that one, and the wind just pushed it out here inside Docking Stadium. So an opportunity goes by the wayside for Calvin, and the score remains 0-0 here with 29:35 to go in the first half. Deflected out of bounds off of Adrian. So Kelvin couldn't get the corner kick to be successful, but still with some offensive pressure into the box. Vaca makes a nice play on it coming out. Just a bit to stop that pass attempt. Too far for Tapia off the leg of Vaca. Ryu had Politi on him. Drops it back. This one too far. Miscommunication. As it was Josh Williams who had to avoid being offsides. A tightly played first half between these two squads. Dante Perry couldn't win the race to it. He thought it was out of bounds. The ref says play on, and now that one will be deflected out. It's going to be on Kelvin. Caden Shaban, the 5'10 junior from Jenison, Michigan, deflected that out. Shaban with Lee line on him. It's going to be deflected off of the Adrian defenseman. Politi at midfield comes up with it. Brian Politi now with some speed. Miscommunication on that pass. Went right to a Kelvin Knight, so it's going to go back towards midfield. Adrian trying to reset here on the offensive end. Tipped forward. Dante Perry walled off. Line sends this down towards Daniel Wonder, and he'll come up to the edge of his box. Still nothing on the scoreboard. Whistle blown, collision between Sarka and Brown right at around midfield. Possession given to Kelvin. 26.5 minutes to go in the first. Downfield into the box. Vaca comes out as Politi will let him take it. Both teams trying to sustain some consistent offensive pressure. Neither team has really been able to do that just yet. Nice play by Politi. He's got Ryu with him. Shaban over to Ryu. Look out, here comes Caden Shaban getting deep into the Adrian defensive zone. Dangerous play into the box, but Adrian handles it nicely. Calvin, though, still trying to pierce the Adrian back line, but we're going to have a whistle, foul, and possession given to the Bulldogs. That was Jacob Goodling in the mix of all of that for Calvin. Leland was trying to get that towards Gavin Bignell, but it got cleared out by Calvin out of bounds, though. On the Knights, as they were trying to get a counter-attack going, Leland with a throw-in. Whistle blown, that's on Calvin. Let's see if Leland tries to get a foot in this one. Send it down into the box on a free kick and give his front line an opportunity. Leland sends this one and it's going to hook out of bounds. A little too much leg into that one for Aiden Leland. Off the goal kick, a couple heads forward. And now Kelvin trying to get deep to the Adrian back line, but it's going to be cleared out by Politi. Ryu with Sarka closely on him. He gives to Williams. Pushed forward too far. Was trying to get it to Oliver Aknatade. Back off the goal kick, Ryu headed it forward to Shaban. Getting Shaban out of bounds. Kelvin still with it. Ryu tracing it back to the far corner. We're going to get a whistle and believe an offsides on Kelvin. Bignell's pass got intercepted. Brown's pass couldn't get it completed. Was trying to find Chris Shaw. Vecca winds up picking this one up. 22:08 to go. Bulldogs and Knights still in a scoreless draw. Calvin controlling on the far end. Some good ball movement here from the Knights. Shaw with it. Gets it back at midfield. Perry was coming from behind. Williams now has it. Collision. Goodling, the 6'3 sophomore, still had it momentarily. It's going to be dropped back towards the Calvin back line, looking to reset. Miscommunication, that one deflected out of bounds, and the Knights still hold it as we're going to get a couple substitutions into the game. It's going to be Owen Emmert for Adrian College, and then Mason Smith for the Knights. Smith, the conference leader in assists with 5. Coming off the bench. Always know he can set up his teammates. This one's going to go out of bounds. Calvin controls. A gusty fall afternoon here on the campus of Adrian College. We have a busy day here inside Docking Stadium alone as the Adrian football team does battle with the Kalamazoo Hornets. That's a 5 p.m. kickoff as the Knights control it, as there's a Bulldog down on the field. It was Gavin Bignell on the play. And as they attend to him, we'll take a quick break here inside Docking Stadium. Nothing on Adrian College TV.
By the Bulldogs.
We're back here inside Docking Stadium as Gavin Bignell has stayed in the game. He was nursing a left wrist, so he's been banged up a couple different times here in this one, but toughing it out here inside Docking Stadium. Under 20 minutes to go in the first half, still nothing. Bulldogs and the Knights in a very tight battle here in this first half. Couple opportunities for both teams. Kelvin had the best one with a good shot on net in front of Jackson Vaca, but he was able to pass the early test that Kelvin brought to him. Adrian's had a corner kick since then, but nothing came of it. Kelvin had one themselves. They weren't able to capitalize, and since then both teams have just been trying to hold some offensive pressure deep in the other team's zone. Justin Sarka with a free kick opportunity coming here for Adrian College. Sarka, the 5'10 senior. Can he set one of his teammates up here into the box? And it's going to be towards number 5, Colin O'Neill, who got a head on it, but couldn't make a clean contact with the ball. Sent it wide right of the net. Couldn't get a real strong connection on it with the head there as well. So Daniel Wonder, the 6'6 senior from Grand Rapids, Michigan, the netminder for Calvin. But getting his team set up, and he'll send it down towards midfield, towards Ryu. Goodling forward. Politi in hot pursuit back. He's going to head it over towards Jackson Vaca. Wise play. And that'll halt the sudden Kelvin rush. Vaca downfield. Too far for, that was Bignell for Adrian College going after it. Out of bounds. Bulldogs, though, still hold possession. Aiden Leeline will restart things with 17:30 to go. And this first half of play inside Docking Stadium, winds still gusting, as it has been pretty much all afternoon. Sarka, another free kick. Similar spot to he had a few moments ago when Colin O'Neill had the header opportunity that went wide. This time it stays a little bit lower to the ground. Sarka just couldn't find an Adrian College Bulldog. It went out of bounds. I think it was off of Calvin, so that'll set up a corner kick now for the Bulldogs. It'll be Luke Greitza taking it. They'll work quickly, trying to catch the defense, snapping. Sarka dropped back with him. Leeline now here, keeps it low. It's going to be deflected out by Kelvin and out of bounds. Some good pressure here for Adrian College. Bignell into the box, trying to set someone up. He was looking for number 10. That was Luke Greitza. We're going to get a whistle, stoppage in play, and a foul and possession will go towards the Knights. Wonder downfield. Kelvin has it at midfield. Nice move there by Alcantande. Trying to get back behind the Adrian defensive line. Brady Muser had a nice defensive play, deflecting it out of bounds. 4 substitutions coming in for Kelvin. They're bringing in Ethan Harvey, Evan Morrison, Evan Neuenhaus, and Zach Flowerday. So 4 fresh legs coming in for Calvin here in the final 15 minutes of this first half. There's a dangerous throw-in opportunity here for Calvin. Is still set up. Ball still up in the air, and it's going to finally go out of bounds. So a corner kick upcoming here for the Knights on the near side. It'll be Ethan Harvey taking it. Calvin looking for something late here in the first. Harvey up in the air, deflected out. And it's going to remain right here. Another corner upcoming. Or it's going to be number 23 taking it this time on the throw-in. Mason Smith up in the air. He's going to be deflected right back to him. Now sent down into the box. Coming out is Vaca, making a nice play on it on a leaping grab. And Vaca avoids danger once more. Still nothing. Vaca orchestrating his team downfield. Looking for Dante Perry. Just got up off of a couple of different heads, and finally Leeline will bring it down. Sarka had an opportunity to play on the ball. Pushed forward, Ryu with Politi on him. He wasn't able to keep it in bounds. Ryu will check out. It's going to be number 14, Seamus Kilgalon, into the game for Calvin now. Perry was closing in on defense. This one pushed forward from Mitchell Maddox. And Calvin's back line will just let it roll out of bounds for a goal kick for Daniel Wonder. The 11th ranked Knights in the United Soccer Coaches Top 25 National Poll are in a battle with your Adrian College Bulldogs right now inside Docking Stadium. Scoreless tie so far. Far side, Calvin with it. Knights still controlling. Dangerous opportunity coming up here into the box. Politi with a great defensive play. Saving a potential goal is Brian Politi as Jackson Vecca came out of the net, couldn't make a play on it. And Politi with a tremendous last-ditch effort to keep this at a scoreless tie. Corner kick now for Calvin. This one deflected out. Knights still hold it though in the Adrian zone. I think we're going to get a push away from the ball as ref will just have a quick discussion with Kilgalon. Blue line elects to just keep it over to Vaca. Sending this one downfield is Brady Muser. Calvin's backline has been very strong here this afternoon. As Wonder will let this roll out of bounds. Goal kick coming up with 10 minutes to go in the first half. Miscommunication there between Mahumuza and Flowerday. Mahumuza passed right, Flowerday went left, and it went out of bounds. Under 9.5 to play in the first. Knights with it on the far end. Owen Emmert on the defensive side of things for Adrian, trying to stop that run. Maddox had it. Defensively for Adrian College. Nice play by O'Neal at midfield to take it away. Looking over his options, trying to find somewhere to go with it. That got deflected off of Kelvin Knight. And then right to the feet of Ryu. Mahumuza forward to Ryu. Mitchell Maddox on him. Collision. Hitting the turf was Kilgalon as he came in contact with Brady Muser. Harvey's got the ball set up. Free kick into the box. Up in the air, still in a dangerous spot, and finally it'll just go harmlessly out of bounds for a goal kick. Still nothing happening on offense for either team. Vecca sends this down, picked up by Kelvin as they try to get a quick counter attack going the other way. Dangerous opportunity is it's going to run out of room on a tough angle on that shot from the far side for the Knights, and it's going to hit the side of the net and out of bounds. It was Caden Shaban from the far side who had a dangerous look there. Pardon me, that was actually Evan Neuenhaus. O'Neal at midfield comes up with it. Little give and go between him and Owen Emmert. Emmert into the box, as it's going to be too far out of the reach of Luke Greitz, and he couldn't track it down before it went out of bounds. Deflected, and having to make a play on it was a wonder, as it was Dante Perry who made things a little difficult for that Kelvin back line. Politi tracking it. Nice play there. It's going to be coming into a dangerous spot for Kelvin, and then finally the Bulldogs back line able to get it out momentarily. However, the Knights still control on the Adrian side of the field, and then they'll drop it back. Flowerday looking for somewhere to go, got walled off between Muser and Greitz of Adrian College. Throw in for the Knights. Collision whistle as Ethan Harvey got tripped up a little between him and Greitz. The Knights with an opportunity here in the Adrian back line, and it's going to be cleared out by Evan Morrison. Sorry, that was number 20, Drake Sellers of Adrian College. Mahamuz at midfield gives to Ethan Harvey. Mahamuz gets it back from Lattice. Deflected out of bounds into the stands. Look out. That one came in with some speed. Coming off of the throw, and I think the ref said crossing the line was Ethan Harvey on that toss. So it gives possession to Adrian College. Not a whole lot of time remaining in the first. We still remain scoreless. Leland pretty much at midfield is where he's going to take this. Up into the box as it's going to just go miss near side on the left. As Leland had a good strike into that, but couldn't set up anyone for an opportunity. Daniel Wonder downfield. Polity battling with Kilgalon. Opportunity here for Flower Day. Near side, he's got Leland on him. He drops it back. Kelvin in dangerous territory. Ryu gives it to number 19. That's Lattice. Final 2 to go in the first half. Owen Everett on the defensive end on the far side, making a nice play, trying to come up with it. Somehow did. Got it to Dante Perry, and he cleared it out of harm's way. So Calvin's still with it. Flower Day drops it into the far corner. It's going to be near corner to Evan Morrison, but he's going to be offsides. Muser and Vaca discussing. Ref tells them they got to get going. Final 60 seconds of play inside Docking Stadium. Sarka at midfield had a takeaway, but Perry's pass was off the mark. Politi out of bounds. Half a minute to go now. As Kelvin will have a throw in. We'll have time for maybe one final rush. As Ryu deflected that one out of bounds. 15 seconds. Leland to Sarka. His pass got intercepted. Up ahead, deflected by Muser at midfield. And that'll take us to the end of the first half as Adrian College is in a battle right now. A dogfight with the Kelvin Knights. It's 0-0 after the end of the first 45 minutes. Stick with us here on Adrian College TV. We got a whole lot of action still to come inside Docking Stadium.
Crosses over, back onto the far side. Rips a shot, she scores!
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
What if you didn't choose to become an Adrian College Bulldog? Surely you would have carried on with your education and could potentially be graduating elsewhere. But what would you have the honor of greeting Bruiser on campus? Would you have had the privilege of working alongside faculty that know your name? Would you have had the opportunity to learn and grow in an environment that is seeking the truth and dignity in all people? Would you have had a creative learning environment that is supportive of challenging you and achieving excellence in your academics, but also your personal and professional lives? This has been Adrian College's promise to us. Just as our families have promised to love us unconditionally and support us through the many peaks and valleys of our lives, Adrian offered a similar promise to us when they realized our potential by asking us to join them. While we have been busy navigating the many what-ifs of our time, none of which we could have imagined, we have indeed found the cane that holds our ribbons of excellence at Adrian to stand strong. Strength and tradition. A tradition that carries on from graduating class to graduating class. A symbolic reminder of the leadership carrying the motto, no victory without work. The Adrian College class of 2021 can proudly proclaim that we have earned our ribbon of excellence for persevering through a pandemic because of our hard work. We have had to learn how to best navigate the many what-ifs in uncharted times. While some of the what-ifs have been answered, it is now up to each of us to embrace and navigate on our own. What if I take that job? What if I decide to continue on for postgraduate endeavors? What if I decide this? What if I decide that? No matter what, you'll be able to face your tomorrow knowing that you are a member of a pack, the Adrian College Bulldogs class of 2021.
Part of the family here at Adrian College are the friends we've made. These friends have gone to games with you, shared late night tales with you, explored downtown with you, and joked around with you at Ritchie. They were in the library with you at midnight studying for the 8 a.m. exam you forgot to study for. And they're there when you cried because you failed that exam. These friends are your new family members now. You will stay in touch with them forever, even if it's just liking their Facebook post about the new puppy they just got. Parents, family, and friends, we cannot thank you enough for everything you have done for us. Thank you for the support and the opportunity for this moment to graduate from Adrian College. You have helped us reach our dreams and goals in life. Congratulations, class of 2021. We finally made it.
Adrian College has once again found itself on the 2022 U.S. News & World Report Best College Rankings. This is the 8th straight year that Adrian has been named to the top regional colleges Midwest section. Adrian College was also named the most innovative school in the regional colleges Midwest category. In addition, Adrian received accolades in Best Value in undergraduate teaching within regional colleges Midwest. Adrian College was also named in the top first-year experiences by U.S. News & World Report. This marks the 13th consecutive year that Adrian has appeared in U.S. News & World Report. To see the full rankings, visit their website. For more information on Adrian College, visit adrian.edu. Adrian College has once again been recognized for its commitment to engaged, experiential education by Colleges of Distinction, a one-of-a-kind guide for college-bound students. While higher education has changed over the past 20 years, Colleges of Distinction's selection process has stayed consistent in accepting only those that adhere to the 4 distinctions: engaged students, great teaching, vibrant community, and successful outcomes. Overlaid in the last few years have been a look into high-impact practices. They believe most critical to the student experience were the kinds of engaging experience that are found at Adrian College. To learn more, please visit adrian.edu.
Bulldogs fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is at Adrian College TV on every form of social media. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the home of the Bulldogs, Adrian College TV.
In its 2021 edition of America's Best Colleges, U.S. News & World Report has once again ranked Adrian College as a top regional college in the Midwest. The institution was named to the Best Regional Colleges Midwest section for the 7th consecutive year, and once again listed number 2 in the Most Innovative Schools category. In addition to these honors, Adrian College was also named to the Best Undergraduate Teaching and Best Value College lists. Adrian College has been established as a distinctive and innovative educational leader in the United States. The institution places priority on a culture of innovation and critical thinking. This is the 12th consecutive year Adrian College has been featured by U.S. News & World Report. You can see the full list of rankings and find more information on their website. For more information about Adrian College, visit adrian.edu.
Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is at Adrian College TV on every form of social media. Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
We are back here inside Docking Stadium on the campus of Adrian College as the Bulldogs and Knights are set to do battle here in the second half after having a scoreless first 45 minutes. Let's see what this second half will bring to us here as the Bulldogs look for a huge victory against the Knights. Calvin coming in at number 11 in the country. Number 1 in the conference as well. The Bulldogs looking to get their first conference win of the season and hand Calvin their first conference loss. A long way to go though, 0-0. Far side Bulldogs have it. Throwing up coming here for Gavin Bignell. Calvin able to get it out of harm's way. Number 22 controls. That's Jonah Myers-Crothers. Forward here for Ryu. Good rush here. Setting up for Calvin. Ryu centering into the box. No one home. Adrian not able to clear it out successfully though. Still an opportunity for the Knights. Nice defensive play there from the Bulldogs. Ref lets them play on. Throwing was looking for Justin Sarka. Adrian couldn't get it to him. Dante Perry was trying to keep it on the ground to Juan Tapia. At midfield, both teams jousting for possession. The Knights come out with it. Goodling drops it back to Colin Iverson. He gives near side to Neuenhuis. Back to Iverson, pushed forward for Ryu. Williams couldn't find Crothers. Off the throw and a couple deflections, and Kelvin still holds it as it goes out of bounds. Neuenhuis forward to Ryu. Trying to get around Politi. Sarka had good help defense. That was Gavin Bignell getting the mix on the defensive end, trying to pressure the Kelvin offense as he's going to get a foul in at midfield. Kelvin will restart play. Race forward on the far side. Leline will let it go out of bounds, and a goal kick upcoming for Jackson Vaca. Vaca had a couple saves in the first half. Daniel Wonder didn't have to make a stop in the first 45 minutes for the Knights. Out of bounds, and Kelvin will have it. Ryu to Neuenhuis. Out of bounds, Adrian possession. We're going to get a whistle as a yellow card will come out. It's going to be on Dante Perry. So he had a high-speed collision with Colin Iverson of Kelvin. Daniel Wonder downfield. Kelvin still with possession. Rudy Goodling. To Mahumoza. Far side. Kelvin with it. Nice play defensively there by the Bulldogs. Adrian comes out with it. It's Greatza, but they couldn't hold control of it. Ryu to Williams. Goodling, one touch over to Neuenhaus. Nice move. Kelvin now trying to set something up into the box. It's going to be deflected, and it'll go out of bounds. It'll remain with Kelvin. And it'll be a goal kick upcoming. Caden Shaban will take it. First corner of the second half for either team. It comes for the Knights here with 39:40 to go. Shaban up in the air. Headed out and cleared by Adrian. Only momentarily though is Shaban still controlled. He's got Tapia on him. Sending it over. That's to Jacob Ryu. Drop to Ethan Brown. Brown sending it back into the box. No one home for Kelvin. As this one sent in. Shot saved by Vec off a ripper off the left foot. If I believe that was number 26, Chris Shaw. He leads the conference in goals with 11. And he had a missile sent into Vaca there, but Jackson Vaca holds strong. Goodling collides with Greitza. Foul called. Adrian will have it. Up in the air towards the Kelvin box. Tapia gets it back from Perry. Kelvin now will look for a counterattack going the other way. Got halted though by number 7, Brady Muser. Strong defensive play there from Muser. Near side. Adrian trying to go deep into the Kelvin zone. The Knights, though, do a good job of taking possession. Shaw goes near side to Williams. Good run here for Kelvin. This one into the box and deflected out. Corner kick upcoming for Kelvin. 36:50 to go in the second half. We still have no score in this one. Corner kick sent on in. too high for any of the Knights to get. Adrian deflected it out. And a smart play there to avoid the corner. We have a throw in as the Bulldog deflected it just to the right of the corner flag. Thrown on into the box, deflected, shot an opportunity, and it scores! Kelvin finally able to get on the board. As I think the Bulldogs thought it deflected off of a hand of a Kelvin Knight, and I think the ref is going to say that was deflected off of a hand. So no goal. And a potential sudden shift of momentum as we remain scoreless. Kelvin, after just thinking they had the lead, we remain tied 0-0 with 35 to go in the second. Shaban far side, he's got lead line closely on him. Politi comes for the help defense. Out of bounds, who's it off of? They're going to say it was off of Shaban. Sent down towards midfield. Shaw had it for a moment, then lost it. Nice play here by Brown to put pressure on the Adrian back line. Look out on a dangerous opportunity here for Kelvin. This one shot and saved. A good looking opportunity for Jonah Myers-Crothers with no one between him and Jackson Vaca, but Vaca holds strong once more. So Jackson Vaca keeps this a 0-0 tie for the time being. Jonah Myers-Crothers sends it forward, but out of the reach of Chris Shaw. Leads the conference with 11 goals on the season to Shaw. So always a dangerous threat to put one in the back of the net. Had a good opportunity a couple minutes ago, wasn't able to. Williams deflected that off of Sarka. And it's going to go out of bounds on Adrian College. Goal kick coming here for Daniel Wonder. He'll go towards midfield. This one's going to be cleared out by the Adrian back line, out of bounds. Calvin resets right at midfield. Dropping it back was Ryu. Mamu's looking for somewhere to go. Was trying to find Williams. Got cleared out by O'Neill. Out of bounds throwing for Calvin. 32:15 to go in the second half. Shaw with a run in. That one deflected off of a Adrian defensive player. Shot never got on through, though. The Knights still have it. Brown deep into the Adrian zone. Opportunity still coming here as Crothers Got it deflected away from him. It's going to go out of bounds. Who's got possession? It'll be Adrian Ball. So crisis averted for Adrian College. At midfield, the Knights have it. Neuenhuis. Tapia on him. He sends it forward to Shao. He goes far side to Brown. Trying to find Ryu. Ryu comes in contact with Politi. Foul called on the senior from Northville for the black and gold. Free kick coming here for Calvin. The Knights have had a few opportunities here in the second half. Even got a goal in. That got called back by the referees. Shaban into the box. Up ahead of everyone. And a goal kick upcoming for Adrian College is going to go off of a Calvin Knight. Both offenses still trying to find something. 15 minutes now gone by here in the second. Still nothing on the scoreboard between these two. Thought goals were going to be tough to come by coming in. Two of the top goaltenders in the conference going at it. Neuenhuis into Crothers. Gives to Ryu. Ryu was trying to find Williams. It got deflected right to Shao, though, as he was trying to create some space in the box, but he couldn't. And it'll be cleared out by Adrian. Iverson trying to work quickly, and then he'll just leave it for Neuenhuis to take the throw in. Owen Emmert looking like he's warming up to check back into this one. Calvin at midfield looks for a rush. Far side, the Knights have it. Shao lost it. Ryu. Goodling trying to chase it down. Him and Tapia collide as they both try to get the ball. It's going to go out of bounds on Tapia. There's a couple substitutions coming in. It's going to be Emmert for Adrian and then Evan Morrison for the Calvin Knights. As they come in for Bignell and Williams. Morrison to Iverson. Forward ahead and deflected out. That was good help defense from Andre Hofius. It's going to go out of bounds on the Knights. Throw-in coming here for Dante Perry. Perry gives back to Hofius. Down towards the box. Headed out. Sarko racing after it. He'll collide. As that will bring out a yellow card. As he collided with, I believe it was Jacob Ryu. And he's down on the play. As we'll take a quick break as they attend to him. 27-21 still to go in the second half. Nothing inside Docking Stadium.
In its 2021 edition of America's Best Colleges, U.S. News & World Report has once again ranked Adrian College as a top regional college in the Midwest. The institution was named to the Best Regional Colleges Midwest section for the 7th consecutive year, and once again listed number 2 in the Most Innovative Schools category. In addition to these honors, Adrian College was also named to the Best Undergraduate Teaching and Best Value College lists. Adrian College has been established as a distinctive and innovative educational leader in the United States. The institution places priority on a culture of innovation and critical thinking. This is the 12th consecutive year Adrian College has been featured by U.S. News & World Report. You can see the full list of rankings and find more information on their website. For more information about Adrian College, visit adrian.edu.
We're back here inside Docking Stadium as Jacob Ryu was getting that right shoulder attended to. He's coming off the field, so good to see him walking off as the yellow card came out for Justin Sarka, as Sarka and Ryu both were in hot pursuit of the ball on the far side. And Ryu looked like he got the worst of the collision, but good to see he's walking off now. It's his right shoulder as we'll get back into action here with 27-21 to go in the second half. It's been a battle throughout between the Knights and the Bulldogs. Emmert trying to deflect it forward. Neuenhaus. Near side to Crothers. He's got 3 Bulldogs on him as Sarka was trying to clear it out and then drilled his own teammate into Emmert. And unfortunately that deflected out of bounds as Sarka was just trying to clear it out of harm's way. Good defensive work though by Adrian College off the throw-in. They had it momentarily. It's going to be deflected out of bounds. Kelvin possession. Shaw with it. Trying to make a move into the Adrian zone. Into the box and getting way too much of that one with Shaban, who had it in a dangerous territory, I should say, for Kelvin. A good-looking opportunity, but he skied it off his foot. And it went way too high as we remain scoreless. Still nothing has gotten by Jackson Vaca or Daniel Wonder yet. Towards midfield, Sarka trying to find Tapia on the far side. Kelvin looking to get a counterattack going the other way though. Shao looking to get some open room to run. He'll get it back on the feed. Far side, Shao cutting left. Into the box to Goodeling. Dangerous spot. It's now going to be Caban who got a shot. And finally the Knights find the back and it was Caden Shaban. I believe on the far side, and finally the pressure for Kelvin will break through. It was Caden Shaban, and Kelvin now on top 1-0 with 25:15 to go in the second. The 11th ranked Knights finally break through. And let's see now, can Adrian respond? Wonder downfield. Shaw in a race. Trying to get down there as he was battling with Andre Hofius. And it went out of bounds on Adrian College. Pardon me, I think we actually got a foul there on Hofius. So essentially a corner being set up for Kelvin, and they find the back of the net just like that. On a diving header, it appeared from Colin Iverson. Quickly, it's 2-0 Kelvin. And in a blink of an eye, it's a 2-goal lead for the visitors. Now a whole lot of energy from the maroon and gold on field now. Far side can't be kept in from Ethan Brown. We're going to get a substitution in the game for Adrian College. It's going to be Mason Vanasacker. So he'll take the reins from Luke Greitza. Politi deflected this one downfield. Wonder will wind up picking it up. 23-20 to go in the second half. Kelvin up 2-0 after a quick 2 goals here in the last few minutes. First goal was scored by Caden Shaban, and then the most recent one after that was Colin Iverson. And that's what's got the Knights up 2-0. Ref having some discussions with Iverson. So here we go, resuming play down towards midfield. Shaw playing it forward. That one got deflected by Politi. Nice play. Politi looking to find someone, was trying to get it up to the top of miscommunication. Right at midfield, nice play by Shaw. Here comes Chris Shaw, looking for room to go to his right. Shaw stops, goes back to his left, and that one just missed wide. A good opportunity for Mason Smith, but he couldn't find the back of the net. Corner kick upcoming for Kelvin. The Knights with an opportunity to make it 3 here in the second. That one just went over the head of, I think that was Iverson again, looking for a header opportunity. As Gavin Bignell checks back into the game along with Asher Cusino. Sarka gives to Mitch Maddox. Found Sarka again. Leland trying to keep this in. He does just that. Dangerous opportunity brewing here. Crothers getting back behind the Adrian back line and just missed wide. Jonah Meyer Crothers with a beautiful opportunity, but just hooked it a little bit. And then we remain 2-0. As Garitza checks into the game for Adrian, as well as Oliver Akintande for Kelvin. Racing after that was Gusino, but couldn't keep it in. Under 20 to play inside Docking Stadium. Bulldogs trail by 2. Running out of time here in front of the home faithful. They were quickly Perry trying to find, that was number 13, Bignell. Trying to track it down and keep it in bounds was Drake Sellers for the Bulldogs, but he couldn't. Deflected out. Kelvin still holds it. Whistle between the collision of Vanasacker and Crothers. Adrian gets possession. Crothers keeps it in. Nice play. Angled towards Politi. The Knights trying to get an offensive attack going here. Kept in bounds by Shaban. Forward into the box. Headed out. Kelvin deep in the Adrian territory. 2 Bulldogs in defensive pursuit. Nice job by Crothers, though, to deflect it off of one of them and set up a corner kick for Kelvin. The Knights already have 1 goal on a corner kick. They keep it low here, and they still have it. Into the box one more time. Headed wide by Mahumoza. Mahumoza, the 6'3" senior defenseman from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. At midfield, both teams vying for possession. The Knights come out with it. And a breakaway opportunity here for Kelvin. Running on in. Scores! Oliver Akintande makes it 3-0 Kelvin. Just broke right on through the back line of Adrian College. It's the 3rd goal here in the second half for Kelvin. And in about 10 minutes, this game has completely flipped on its head from 0-0 to 3-0. Another opportunity setting up here for Calvin. It's Williams trying to get by the Adrian back line. It's going to go out of bounds off of who? They're going to say Williams. Owen Emmer will sub into the game. He'll take the spot of Asher Casino. Bignell trying to find Emmert. Owen Emmert in hot pursuit of it. Battle in the far corner. Bulldogs have it. As it's going to go out of bounds. Running out of room was O'Neal. Downfield, Kelvin with another opportunity. Akintande scores! A nice touch from Oliver Akintande. It's 4-0 Kelvin. The Knights keep the pressure on here in the second half, going up 4-0. Resume play here inside Docking Stadium. Goodling gives it. Neuenhaus. Not able to keep it in bounds was Ethan Harvey, 5'10" senior defenseman for Calvin. At midfield, Tapia tried to get it up to Gritza, couldn't. Calvin now coming the other way. The Knights have had full control of this second half after a very closely played first half that had no scoring. Calvin's got 4. Here all coming in the last about 13 minutes. Mahamosa drops it back. Colin Iverson, he's got a goal in this one. He gives to Neuenhaus. Near side, he gets it right back. Flowerday's pass got intercepted. Sarka gives to Tape, looking for somewhere to go. Got walled off by Neuenhaus. Into the middle, we got it to Lattice. Whistle blows, and it'll be Adrian possession. Free kick for Adrian College, sent downfield. Nice play to keep it on in there from number 6, Andre Hofius. Sarka deflected that at midfield. Nice ball movement here from the Knights. Near side, good chip pass. Now that Kelvin trying to set up deep in the Bulldog zone. Goodling gives it to Lattice, dropping it over to Mahumoza. Final 10 minutes of action here in the second half of play. Adrian trails 4-0. Crosser sent on in, deflected out. Nice play by Gritza. Calvin trying to pierce through the Adrian back line. Ball still loose. Deep in the box. Still up for grabs, and finally Adrian clears it out. Dangerous moments there for the Knights. Opportunity brewing here once more for Calvin. Lattice sent on in into the chest of Jackson Vaca. Nice save there from the sophomore netminder for Adrian. This game stays right where it is, 4-0. Which is a nice stop from Vaca. Collision between Gritza and Neuenhaus. Goodling to Mahumoza. Neuenhaus couldn't track it down. Sorry, that was actually Colin Iverson. Got over his foot, but coming way out of the box to snag it was Wonder. Calvin's really controlled the action and pace of play here in the second half. Adrian hasn't had much going. In the first half, the Bulldogs had good amount of offensive pressure, was able to sustain it a little. Second 45 minutes, though, has been all Calvin. The Knights with it. Dangerous opportunity. Into the box, deflected. Cleared out only for a moment, though, and finally coming in skying was Colin O'Neill to head it out of bounds, and a corner kick will upcome for Kelvin. Jacob Goodling checks out for Kelvin. Under 6.5 minutes to play. So it won't be a corner kick, it'll be a throw in here for the Knights. Into the box, though, just the same. We're going to get a whistle. There's a collision in the box. A couple players down. There was a Adrian Bulldog and a Kelvin Knight that collided. And as they attend to the Bulldog down on the field, we will step away here for a quick break inside Docking Stadium. 4-0 Kelvin on top. It was Brady Muser who got shaken up on the play for Adrian College. He comes off. Jackson Vaca ready to restart things here. 6 minutes to go in the second half of action. Nice play by Mitch Maddox on the defensive end. Coming out with it. Maddox trying to push the ball forward. Neuenhaus skying it up. Leline forward. Emmert tried to deflect it. Couldn't get it on target. Bulldog and a Knight come together there on the far side. As a Knight got tripped up, possession. Yellow card will go to an Adrian Bulldog. Possession for Kelvin. Adrian back in action on the 19th at Kalamazoo at 7 p.m. And they come back a week from today for the final home regular season game. That's against the Olivet Comets at 7 p.m. Sent into the box, deflected out. Calvin still, though, with it. Under 5 to play. Racing after it is going to be number 20 of the Knights. That's Evan Morrison. He kept it in. Deflected out of bounds. It's going to be Kelvin possession 2. Knight substitutions coming in. It's going to be Jack Kilgalon alongside number 27. That's going to be Noah Bennett as well. Bennett, the 6-foot freshman from Hudsonville, Michigan. Vaca handles that. 4:05 to play. Down towards midfield. And Vaca will just let it come back to the edge of the box. The Knights well on their way to a 12th victory on the season. Looking to improve to 12-1-2 and go 4-0 and to open up conference play. Adrian takes possession. Maddox forward to Dante Perry. Drops back to Lee line. He goes forward, trying to get it up to Owen Emmert, just out of his reach. Calvin in their own zone with possession. Newton Heights gives to Harvey. Ethan Harvey towards midfield. Justin Sarka there to intercept. Gives to Mitch Maddox. Maddox collides with Harvey. Sarka downfield, trying to find Owen Emmert. Ball still loose, and Daniel Wonder will track the loose ball. So Adrian nearly found the back of the net for the first time this afternoon. Instead, it remains 4-0. Sarka was trying to find Perry. Dante Perry hit the turf. See, he's shaking up a little bit. 1:18 to go in the second half of play. Perry was able to jog it off. Final 60 seconds of action now here inside Docking Stadium. Sky down into the Kelvin box. Headed up, and nice job by a Wonder to keep it out. Daniel Wonder hasn't been tested much here this afternoon, but when he has been, he's held up strong. Rising to the occasion as it's going to be set downfield. Had a great career for you today. Forrest Rainier running the top cam. Gabby Toussaint running the show. Director, myself, Ryan Cuddy. Final 10 seconds of play here inside Docking Stadium, and the Kelvin Knights are going to get win number 12 on the year. As we're going to stoppage and play with 3 seconds left, and a yellow card comes out at the very end to Luke Reitza. So Calvin will just quickly resume play, and they will find win number 12 on the year as they come into Docking Stadium in a close first half, but the Knights ran away with it in the second. 4 second half goals from the visitors is what does it today here inside Docking Stadium on a brisk Saturday afternoon. The Bulldogs will drop this one at a final score 4-0. We'd like to thank everyone for tuning in to Adrian College TV here inside Docking Stadium. Bulldogs drop it 4-0.
April 6, 2021, I was sitting in my office and an email popped into my inbox from someone in your graduating class today. The email said, "Dear President Dockey, back in August, I had emailed you in regards to the state of the well-being of the campus community during the COVID spike. At that time, I was incredibly anxious about the prospect of spending my senior year of college sitting at my kitchen table in my hometown trying to finish my seminar projects in the event we switched to all online learning. As I type this email now in April, I cannot describe to you the gratitude that my fellow students and I have for Adrian remaining open on campus for the duration of the school year. I wanted to take the time to thank the Adrian College community, the faculty, the staff, for allowing us to have as normal of a year as possible in a world that simply did not want that to happen. I look forward to walking across the stage in May knowing that I was still able to enjoy time with my friends and the Bulldog community during my senior year. All the best, Max Birmingham, class of 2021. Max, you've got to stand up so we can give you a round of applause. For those of us on this stage, today is one of the most exciting days of the year. We love to see the wonder and anticipation in the eyes of our new students, as all of you anxiously await all of the amazing experiences that will define the years ahead.